Today on SmackDown Cooking, we're going to be making Stone Cold's Texas Toast and Shawn Michaels' San Antonio Omelet. In order to make Stone Cold's Texas Toast, you're going to need 8 slices of day-old, thick-sliced bread, 3 eggs, as well as some milk, sugar, vanilla extract, ground cinnamon, pure maple syrup, salt, and butter. The first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and buy or make yourself some fresh bread and then cut it into thick slices and go ahead and leave it out on a rack to dry for at least 24 to 48 hours. But if you really need to, you could do this the night before. But I recommend doing it for a longer period of time and allowing the bread to fully dry out and harden. The reason you want to do this is because the dry bread will absorb our mixture better and cook in the pan a lot better than if you were to use fresh bread. If you use fresh bread for this recipe, the inside of the bread might come out a bit soggy or mushy. To make the mixture that you're going to soak your bread in, you're going to want to go ahead and take half a cup of milk, as well as 3 eggs, a tablespoon of sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and you're going to want to put it in a large mixing bowl and give it a good whisk. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now to cook our toast, you're going to want to get yourself a skillet and put it on a medium to low heat. And to that, you're going to add some butter, and then we're going to go ahead and get our bread, and we're going to let it soak in the mixture on each side for about 5 to 10 seconds. And then you just go ahead and add your toast in, and we're going to do this to all of the rest of the toast that we have here. In order to make Shawn Michaels' San Antonio Omelet, you're going to need 3 eggs, salt, pepper, butter, fresh tomatoes, an onion, a can of green diced chilies, garlic, celery, your favorite salsa, a bit of water, and your favorite hot sauce. Now we're going to go ahead and get the ingredients ready to add into our omelet. For this, I'm going to chop up 2 tablespoons of celery, as well as mince 1 garlic, mince up a 1/4 of an onion, and I'll dice up half a cup of tomatoes.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives a girl wild. I've got the moves that really move them.
In a small bowl, combine 3 eggs, as well as half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper, and 2 tablespoons of water. Now beat these well.
I said chill, up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy.
Now on a medium-high heat, you're going to want to take half a tablespoon of butter, as well as your diced garlic, and add in your quarter chopped onion, your 2 tablespoons of celery, and your half cup of fresh tomatoes. And you're going to want to saute this for about 7 to 9 minutes.
I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy.
Now after this has been cooking for about 7 minutes, you're going to want to add in 2 tablespoons of your canned green chilies. And you're going to let this cook for another minute or so.
I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak.
After this is cooked for a little bit longer, you're going to take it off the fire.
I make them feel like they're on cloud 9. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy.
Now you're going to add another half a tablespoon of butter to your pan, and you're going to let that warm up. And then you're going to add in your egg mixture.
I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. It's your hard-eyed girl.
Now after about 2 or 3 minutes, you're going to add in the vegetables that you cooked earlier. Now you're just going to cook it for another 3 or 4 minutes. Now when your omelet looks like it's almost done, go ahead and fold it in half.
I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud 9. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy.